Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to porn. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy our show. Peace. Peace and blessings to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods and lurks to all the human families of the planet Earth. I bid you in love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ K-Wise Allah, aka K to the Black Superhero. Welcome to the Real2reel360. Listen, we got a powerful house right now, so we're going to jump right into it and get into the groove. But I got to bring on my co-host with the most so we can bring on our special guest for this evening. So sit back, relax, and let's get him in. Let's go.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace and blessings.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Thank you for tuning in to Real2reel360. Today we're going to have an impactful show. We got a crooner on today, man. The voice is amazing. Those of you who like R&B, those of you who like real singing, it's going to be magnificent today. Let's get ready to lock in. What's going on? Howard Harris, Catfish is in the building. Much love, much love. You know what I'm saying? Sister Sheila's in here. Deidre's in here. We already got the early risers locked and loaded for the Real2reel360 show. So without further ado, let's get our hands together for Estee Pierce.
Hey.
Peace and blessings. What's good, my brother?
Oh, man. Everything's gravy, man. How y'all feeling?
All right. Welcome, man.
Thank you for having me.
We're great. What's going on, man? How you making it tonight, man?
Ooh,
Hey,
it's
bro,
a little rough.
can you give us our followers and likers and subscribers
Yeah.
Can you give our followers, likers, and subscribers a little introduction of who you are as an artist?
Well, my name's Estee Pierce, and of course, man, I'm just an old school R&B cat, man, trying to bring love back. I love hip hop, man, but that R&B, man, is that love music. You know what I mean? So when I'm in the bedroom with that woman, I'm not gonna be playing LL Cool J. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. I need love, maybe, but you feel me? But yeah, man, I'm just an artist that loves love, man. You know what I mean? Call it a crooner or whatever, man, but I just love love.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. What's going on, Roberta? How you doing? What made you get into R&B music?
Man, like I said, man, I would, back in the days, I was listening to, mom and dad old records, you know what I mean? And, the stories, like music had stories, and the stories of love and things like that, man. And I was always intrigued by that, you know what I mean? And then, when I started smelling myself and, trying to date, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I listened to some records, get some pointers, okay, you know what I mean? So, that there, listening to the old school records, man, and then finally liking women and, trying to be smooth with it. I ain't made it there yet. I'm still learning, but, trying to be smooth with it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. So when did you start singing? Peace, Kim. What's going on with you? Nolene, peace. How you doing, Kim? When did you start singing?
Man, I started singing, man, believe it or not, like at 21. Everybody in my family sung. So I just sat around and amazed listening to everybody in my family singing. And, and so I didn't realize I could sing. And then I was in the Army at this time, bro. And there's this guy who used to walk around the barracks singing all the time. So I was like, why this dude singing all the time? So then I started mocking him. And he turned around one day, he's like, well, you can sing, man, shut up. You know what I mean? And then we ended up putting a group together and, started singing. I was like, I can sing for real? Okay. So, and I learned a few things from him, and he was teaching me what to do. And we ended up doing a group. And over in Germany, got a chance to open up for R. Kelly and what was it, Next, and, things like that, So, yeah, it was an accident.
Where was you at in Germany?
I was in Baumholder and in Mannheim. Yeah, Baumholder.
Coleman Barracks?
Yeah.
That's my old stomping ground.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was in Mannheim too. So, what was it? Yeah, Coleman Concern.
Coleman Concern.
Yeah. Yeah. Germany back in the 90s was something though, wasn't it, bro?
Oh, I was there in the late 80s to the 90s.
To the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's funny you mentioned Baumholder because I went up there for the boxing joint.
Oh yeah. Oh, I boxed too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can talk.
Yeah.
We can definitely talk. My first love is boxing, but getting older now, so I got to ooh yeah.
That's me.
Now, how was your experience opening up for those acts?
Man,
over in Germany.
It was amazing.
What was it about
man.
that intrigued you to push you to want to be RB?
Well, I'll be honest with you. It was just to have fun and it was an experience, you know what I mean? But the love that I got from different artists, and like, oh, hey man, you get out the military, you can do stuff, and other artists are very encouraging. Some of them, like, I know R. Kelly was very encouraging. RL, is his name? RL from Next?
Yeah.
RL Next, he was amazing, dude. Well, all of them were amazing,
yes.
But, and so it's really amazing to meet some of these artists and see how much they are like us. I mean, they're regular people, just like you and me. And, it was really a blessing to talk to some of them and get advice from them. Advice as far as writing. And I mean, it was one of the best experiences I've had in the music industry.
Now, when did you actually start writing music? And how did you learn to write music?
I always wrote poetry. And then in DC, I was with a group called Diverse. And I got with some fellas and he's like, man, you should turn your poetry into, songs. And so that was the first part of learning how to do it. I still wasn't there. And then I met up with my producer, Martin Bloxson, who he was a graduate of Berkeley and he produced a lot of tracks for Layla and, different people like that. And he really got into how to write a song. And, I'm still learning really, but Martin Bloxson is the one that's really instrumental in showing me how to turn my poetry into music or into songs. So I'm still learning though.
Now, coming from out the DC area, how much of the go-go music is an influence on your music as a whole?
All music's influence. I was a military brat, and then I went in the military myself. So everything is an influence to me because I listen to everything. Country. I'm not into the rock thing, but I listen to everything. And so go-go, I love go-go, but it's not a huge influence. But you know, everything I hear shapes my sound. Everything I hear shapes my sound.
Okay. You have a song called Slide. Peace Imperial. You have a song called Slide.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote the track? Who helped you with the track, and did you have help writing that song?
Martin Blockson did the track. Slide. I'm sorry. Slide is a good one because I write. Me and Martin write most of my songs together, or I'll write it all. So me and Martin wrote that one, but I wrote the main part of it. I'm trying to say something without saying it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's me and Martin Blockson.
Okay. Now, Kay, you want to go ahead and segue into this right here, Estee?
Oh yeah, man. Listen, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy it. This is my song Slide. Ladies, this is definitely for y'all.
Let's go.
I got something to tell you. It's running across my mind, and it just can't wait. I can't help what I've been feeling. I'm feeling like Marvin Gaye. I need that sensual. Relax. This won't hurt a bit. Give me your love, and I'll take care of it. Just come close. I'll tell you where to sit. Girl, just give in. You're gonna sit and spin. So tonight, slip on that melody. I need a little roleplay. What do you say? I want you to kiss all your girls away. I wanna hold your mind and squeeze you tight. Tonight we're gonna play. Oh, can I ride a little slip and slide? Can I turn your body around and go side to side? Can I ride your little slip and slide? 'Cause there ain't nothing wrong with having fun tonight. Strawberries, blackberries, my favorite ones is cherries. Can I get a little cream? Fill you all the way to the top, put the rest on me. I'm about to change your life, fulfill all your dreams. So tonight, slip on that melody. I need a little roleplay. What do you say? I want to do it right. Kiss all your cares away. I wanna hold the body to the time. Love is on its way. Can I ride? Can I turn your body around and go side to side? Can I ride your little slip and slide? Ain't nothing wrong with having fun tonight. Should we do. Go slip and slide, do it right. All right. Should we do. Come on now, okay. Gonna get it right tonight. So tonight, slip on that melody. I need a little roleplay. What do you say? I wanna do it right. Kiss all your cares away. Hold your body, squeeze you tight. My love is on its way. Can I ride a little slip and slide? Can I turn the body around and go side to side? Can I ride your little slip and slide? Ain't no nothing wrong. We're having fun tonight. Shooby do. Slip slide, do a guy. Come on, girl, tonight. Shooby do. Let me kiss your body and give it to you right. Gonna turn your body around and go side to side. Baby, slide. Your little slip and slide. Ain't nothing wrong.
That is Slide by y'all. Estee Pierce is in the building right here on Real to Real 360, y'all.
Yeah.
Great song, bro. Great
Yes,
song.
definitely.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, with your EP, did you being an independent artist, did you focus more so on the R&B, the love music during with your EP, or you just put out various different music?
A feeling. Like I sit down and I start writing, and it's what I feel, what I'm going through, what I'm thinking about. It's what I'm feeling. So I'll get down, I pick up my bass, and they start doing something, and I just go from there. It's about it's about my expression. So whatever's on my mind, I'm going to express it at that time. So yeah, and I just started putting out random stuff, man. To be honest, yeah.
You spoke about your bass. When did you start playing music?
Oh man, well I started playing the trumpet years ago from like middle school stuff. So I started playing that, and I always kept playing that. But the bass, I always wanted to play it, man. And I just started that like 2-3 years ago, playing the bass, man. Cause man, I like boom, 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 man, dog. Ain't nothing like that bass, bro. So, and it helps me get a feel for what I want musically. So yeah, about 3 years ago.
Is there a band that you played with that you started out with when you first started playing music?
No, not really. I haven't. All the bands wanted me to sing, man. So I sang in a number of bands. I'm like that guy they call, hey man, we need you, man. Can you come sing with me? Can sing with my band? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. What you paying? Man. But yeah, so I haven't really played the bass well, yes I did. I played a couple of months ago, but no, I haven't consistently played with a band yet. Mm-mm.
What is one of your strongholds that
So
drives
what was
you
your very first
in your
single?
state?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's one of the things that drives you when you got an idea of a song? What are you pulling? I know you say, whatever hits your mind, but what are some of the strong things that really grabs you? Like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, when I get the idea and I can feel it, it resonates. You know what I mean? It resonates in me. You know what I mean? Like, I learned not to worry about what someone else is going to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's how I feel about it at that time. So I do songs all the time, but it's that song that really gets me. Like, oh, you know what? I really like this. It resonates in me. So when I sing it live, I know that I can really grab the crowd when I sing it live, And so whatever hits me, that's basically.
Now, your very first single that you produced and you sung. How was that feeling when people first heard it and their response to it?
Bro, like, it's like I had won the lottery, you know what I mean? My very first song that I done by myself was a song called Trying to Forget You. And it was a poem. It was a poem. I think I sent it to you. It was a poem that I wrote her name's Vanessa, but anyway, it's a poem I wrote for this girl named Vanessa that I was crazily in love with, and my producer's like, man, you should make that into a song. I said, man, I don't know, man. This is a little personal right here to me, and so we did it, and it resonated with me. So, and I felt it. So, it got played in Germany. Some guy was scrolling through independent artists, and he sent me a message on Facebook. He said, "We love your song, man. It's like, yo, we love it. We love it." And I was like, okay. And then, they start calling me for interviews in the UK and stuff like that. So I was on cloud nine when I first heard it, and they sent me a link. Yeah, we're playing it on the radio here now. And I'm like, man, it's like the 5 Heartbeats when old boy and they heard the music playing on the radio.
Yeah,
it was just like that, bro. I was like, what? Yo, so yeah. Ain't no feeling like it, bro. Ain't no feeling like it, man. Yeah. It's better than winning a boxing match.
Yeah.
Now,
especially you ain't got to get hit.
You
Right.
bring
Yeah, you
that
gotta get
teddy bear sound back. You bringing that teddy bear sound back. Your sound is similar to the late great Gerald Levert, and
Yeah.
I don't know if people have said that to you before, but how is it to bring that love and put that love back into the music in this day and time?
It was very hard starting off. The other thing, they would always say, "Hey, you look like Gerald too," and I'm like, "I favor him, whatever." So just getting out of that, and I was a little nervous about it because I was hearing everybody telling me, like the producers and stuff around me, "Hey, get out that Gerald thing, do you?" And I finally said, "Hey, I'm gonna embrace who I am. Whether I sound like Gerald or not, or where I give you that, I'm gonna embrace who I am. So I'm gonna give the people me and stop worrying about not trying to be him." You know what I mean? And so once I did that, it was people have been really receptive, especially ladies, of course. But yeah, I just got to be me.
Especially with a song like "Spoil You." Especially when you make a song like "Spoil You." You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I do
That
believe.
song, that song right there. Of course, they're gonna love that one. You know what I mean?
Hey, we try to be spoiled too, ladies. Understand me? We try to be spoiled too, but yeah.
Definitely. But did you have help writing that, or was that just something that you worked on yourself and wrote yourself, or?
Yeah, spoil you was something. Uh, yeah, I wrote. I was really into this woman, and I was like, man, listen, I'm gonna spoil you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna spoil you. So, and that's how I came up with spoil you. Um, I wrote it a little differently, and I was a little explicit at one point, but I changed it around, and that's another one that they went crazy for overseas, that they kept calling and like, yo, we're on the interview, on their R&B soul charts. It went number one like 6-7 weeks in a row.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
Okay. Now, Carl August asks, he must say after listening to the track, the arrangement and the creativity is genius. His question is, what major artist influenced you the most?
What major artists? Well, of course, I love the OJs. I love Gerald Levert and Eddie Levert. I love those guys. They're great. Luther. Shoot, man, there's so many of them, man. Um, uh, God, there's so many of them. Believe it or not, Christopher Williams. I used to love Christopher Williams' tone and his, his, he just, woo, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of artists. I could name everybody before me influenced me because everything I hear, I take a little bit from somebody.
Right.
Now, like you said, growing up in the 80s and having the R&B and the love songs, what do you honestly think is missing today when it comes to R&B?
Well, we don't use our imagination. We don't use our imagination. We're going to tell a woman, I'm going to sit you on my face, excuse me, and we're going to, writing was a little more creative. Writing was a little more creative back in the day, in my opinion. I mean, it's writing, I feel like you should be able to say something without actually saying it. So now you can imagine it. You can make it whatever. But if I'm telling somebody, hey, look, it's a little raunchy, but if I'm telling somebody I'm going to beat your back out on the song, you know what I mean? And you just straight out saying it. No, that's not creativity. How can you say I'm going to beat your back out in a song without saying I'm going to beat your back out? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, the wordplay was definitely different.
Yeah, exactly the wordplay. So, I think we're not as creative anymore. We don't leave anything to the imagination. So, that's my biggest thing. And we don't really talk about love anymore. Like, we don't talk about love. Not as much.
I tell you what, Estee, why don't you go ahead and segue into Spoil You so they can understand what we're talking about right here when it comes down to wordplay and put the love
yes. Yeah. So this is my song Spoil You. And once again, sometimes we have to take the one we care about and we have to spoil them. We have to wine them. We have to dine them. That's what love's about. And so my song Spoil You. I hope you enjoy it.
Hurry on home to me, baby. Don't make no plans with your girls tonight. I got a big surprise. You've been working so hard on your 9 to 5. Tonight I'm gonna treat you right. I want it, you want it. Tonight we're gonna let it be. Tonight you're getting what you deserve. Baby, you will get served. I'm going to spoil you. Take advantage of me. That whatever you need, say you can get it, girl, anytime. I want to spoil you. Anything you want tonight, I'm gonna spoil you. Anything your heart desires. Bubble bath, champagne, rosé. Dinner for two if you like. On the main course, you dessert. Be my pastry, we'll make it work. I made arrangements for the dinner. Cash up your mom so she won't be bitter. Put on the dress, the one I like. Are you ready to have fun tonight? I want it, you want it. Tonight I'm gonna let it be. Tonight you're getting what you deserve. Baby, you gon' get served. I'm going to you. Take advantage of me, girl. Whatever you need, say it. You can get it, girl, anytime. I want to spoil you, drive you crazy. Anything you want tonight, anything you want tonight, baby. If you want, you can have, you can get. I'm gonna spoil you right now. Just for you. Anything you want, if you wish, my command. Just ask me, just ask me. If you want, just ask me. It's your tonight.
Oh, you right there.
Hey, yo, K.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, K.
What's good?
It's that hot seat time, K.
Oh, man, let's bring it. Let's do it. Let's give it to him.
Uh-oh.
It's that hot seat time, K.
All right, Estee. Now, this is the point right here where you must meet the moment of truth, baby.
Oh, God.
Now, you here, you at home, you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear that acapella, baby. Let's get it.
Oh, man.
Anything of your choice. Let's get with it.
I'm going to go old school. Something y'all don't know. I'm never rolling wheel without a destination reel. And I'm never spinning top, whirling around till I drop. Oh, but what am I to do? Mm-hmm. My mind is in a whirlpool. Oh, giving me a little hope. I gotta keep going.
Go ahead.
Now, that was good right there. What's some more? Oh.
Yeah, get it. Come on, bring that circle in. Come on.
You got me going in circles.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyway.
That's it, my man. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, when artists come on, we put them on the hot seat because we got to let the people know that there's individuals out here who can actually sing. It's not just studio audio tunes, none of that. They actually can blow on the mic. So that's the hot seat time. When you holler out hot seat, you got to be ready to go.
I'm always ready.
You got to be ready to go.
I stay ready, man.
That was a great rendition, man. To Going in Circles, but that's a classic.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of my other favorites, Teddy P. I forgot to mention him. By the way, sorry.
Well, I want some Teddy P. I want some Teddy P. I want some Teddy P. He wanted you to go in the circle.
Hey, he don't put the fuel in. He don't put the fuel on the table. Now you got to get it.
Teddy P. I got to.
He wanted the circle.
No.
You gotta take the shirt off. Got to button it a little bit, show the little curls.
Teddy P. I got to get. You know what I mean? Like, come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. I got. Anyway, never mind. We get it. No, I'm sorry. I get
Hey. You can never go wrong with Teddy P if you can't sing. If you can sing Teddy P. Now, if you
That's
can't
right.
sing Teddy P, you can go wrong. Now, I'm gonna tell you.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean?
Better just play the
This
record.
ain't like a
Right.
Roger Troutman where you could throw an auto tune on it.
Right. That's for sure.
Listen, in all the time, have you ever thought about collaborating with some of the old school artists in your mind? If you had the opportunity to, who would be one of your old school artists you would love to do a collaboration with?
Man, Eddie Levert, man. He getting old, man, but I love Eddie, man. The OJs, I mean, I listen to them for hours. Eddie, man, I go way back, man. A lot of the old school guys I wanted to collaborate on here, but the ones that are here and not here, or
yeah, either way, whatever's on your plate. Yeah.
Donny Hathaway.
Oh yeah.
Donny, man, just bro.
Wow.
Not only sing with him, but learn from him, bro.
Yes.
Donny Hathaway was so cold.
Yes.
So cold. Ooh. Teddy P, of course. Gerald. I love Luther.
Mm-hmm.
But Luther, you go do you do your thing. You do your thing. I'm definitely a Luther fan. But I don't think me and him a mesh. Cause I'm more of a Teddy. You got what I need, and he's smooth. You know what I mean? He's smooth with it. So, but so I'm more into the strong, confident. Like Teddy, Gerald, Eddie. Those guys like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a person in the audience. Tony Terrell want to know, what female would you love to do a duet with?
Oh wow, Jennifer Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Hudson. You want, as an artist, you want to be challenged, and Jennifer would take you there. She would make me reach for something, that I haven't reached for yet. And so Jennifer Hudson, definitely. Jennifer.
For me, it's Patti LaBelle.
Patti. I would love to do something with Patti too. Yeah. I love me some Patti.
Yes,
I love me some Patti. But yeah.
So
now, when it comes down, what was it about that Gerald Levert record, "Baby I'm Ready," that you wanted to redo?
Well, originally it was for me. Like I told y'all before, I was always trying to not be compared to him, or not, oh, this and that. But, it was for me at first, like, okay. And "Baby I'm Ready" was one of those songs that I really love. Like, just the words in it. "Baby I'm Ready." You got to a point where I'm divorced now, but I got to a point when I married my wife, like, you know what, I'm just ready. I'm tired. I've done all I could do. And that was one of those songs that I played over and over again before I got married. And it meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me. Listen, I'm ready. Let's get it. I'm tired. You know what I mean? So
since you're tired and you're ready, go ahead and segue into it. Since you're tired and ready.
I was tired then now.
Yeah.
I was tired then, okay? I'm just ready right now.
You're just ready now.
I'm just ready now. Hey, but this is my tribute to the late, great Mr. Gerald Levert and his baby brother, "Baby I'm Ready." I hope y'all enjoy it.
Yeah. After this, we're going to make a remix called "Tired and I'm Ready." We're going to
Tired and I'm ready.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, baby. It's been a long time. I've played so many games. But right now, I
I'm here and I'm ready. Baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love. All my love, all my love. Girl, I'm tired of playing games. Baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love. Wanna give it to you, baby. Baby, not just a little bit. Baby, it's time for me to give you all the love you need. Baby, I know you deserve the best, and I can't keep treating you like I did the rest. Say, baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love, all my love. Girl, I'm tired of playing games. So many girls, I can't give it now. Baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love, my love. Baby, not just a little bit. I wanna give you all of it. Baby, I know you need morning, noon, and evening love. You're not just been giving you my time. But girl, I wanna give you every little bit, every little piece, every little part of me. Show you my love just can't be beat. No, baby. Baby, I'm ready to give you all my love. Baby. Girl, I'm tired of playing games. So many loves I can't keep it. I'm ready. I'm ready. All of my love. All of my love. Baby, not just a little bit. I wanna give you all of it. All my kisses belong to you. Take my heart in your hand and do whatever you wanna do with it, baby. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love. You see, I made mistakes before, so won't you please forgive me? Oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Tonight I want to give you all of me. Girl, I'm tired of playing games. Yes, I'm tired, baby. Tonight I want to give you my love, my love. Baby, not just a little bit. We can have an everlasting romance. Baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love, all my love, baby. Girl, I'm tired of playing games. So many girls I can't even name. I'm ready to give you all of my love. Baby, not just a little bit. I wanna give you all of it. Baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love. This is yours, baby.
You heard what he said right now.
Say what?
We heard what you said in there because the first thing you said during the break, you
I
said,
heard what he said.
I'm tired.
I wasn't gonna say that.
But you know,
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but he said he
you're
was
right.
happy.
You know,
Yeah, we-
I'm really on the hot seat now. Okay, I get it.
Now, before I get into my cousin Tony's question,
Mm,
I can tell the influences of the early '80s in your music
mm.
because during the song you broke down and went to talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's that '70s, '80s when you break
Yeah.
down and get to talking to them.
Mm,
That's that influence right there. That time period.
yeah.
Do you consider that time period the golden era of R&B and soul music?
I do. Especially like soul, blues, that time frame, man, it's unbelievable. And if you look, that that shaped everything else. They're sampling all that music from back then. You know what I mean? They're sampling it all. Yes, that's the golden era, I feel. And then and then man, that's when I felt like we're really saying something in the music. You know what I mean? We put our emotions in the music. If you go back, man, and listen, like it didn't even matter. Well, I started recording. When I started recording, I had a producer say, "Man, you know what? I don't even care if you hit the right note. I just want you to feel what you're saying. You know what? Don't even worry about the note. Feel what you're saying first. You know, and then after I felt what I was saying, now sing the right note." So it's about feeling. And I felt in those days, if you listen to Teddy P and you listen to Gerald and listen, there is a certain passion in their voices when they're singing things that we don't get today. I don't want to down anybody because there's some great artists out there that can really, really sing. But where's that passion in the you know what I
Right.
mean? So
that grit. Mhm.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now,
So definitely.
Tony says you mentioned Christopher Williams. Would you
Mm-hmm.
ever remake one of his tracks, like maybe like All I See?
All I see is your love. Give it to me, baby. No, I wouldn't. Um, Even though I like him, I like the strength in his voice. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm working on some stuff now to write him a song. No, I like the song. I like the song. I think for me, I think it could have been better for him. The song, all in all I see is your love. Don't give it to me, baby. I think they could have gave us more with that song. They could have gave us more with that song, and with that type of voice that he has. Like I don't think we even touched what that guy can do vocally. That's all I'm saying. It's a great song, but I listened to him and why I admired him. He got a lot with his voice, man.
Oh, yeah.
He got a lot. He got a lot, man. That he's a monster. He's a monster. He a Johnny Gill type guy to me, and I love Johnny Gill.
Yes, definitely. Now, you had a song that's just came out with Baby I'm Ready that
Mhm.
you didn't send to us, but since my brother digs in the crate and he goes finding stuff,
Oh
he found
Lord,
this. He found this song. Kay, tell him what you found, Kay.
huh?
We just gonna play it. I ain't gonna tell him. Let's see what happens. I want to see his face. I want to watch his reaction when I play.
Huh?
You ready?
I'm
All right, go
ready.
ahead. Since he didn't want to send it to us. Since he didn't want to see it,
I know he ain't
I
want to
got a
sing.
lot of music, bro. I got a lot of music, so I know. Okay. Hey, that grown folks dancing, huh? Oh, yes.
Everybody's headed to mama. You know the food's gonna be good. You bring the drinks, I'll bring the music. Mama loves those old school tunes. Uncle Charlie loves those Irish Frankie really sounds so good. And you know that I like it. I like to move, I like to groove, I like that old school. This ain't no name. Young folks, get out the way, cause old folks dancing, 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 old folks dancing. Two-step, just clap your hands. Two-step, if you can't dance. Two-step, just take a chance. Two-step, 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 just drop it low. Two-step, those kids don't know. Two-step, two-step, two-step. Mm-hmm. They play spades and drink a Bacardi. Uncle Larry's had a few. Auntie Rose is feeling tipsy, frisky. Now she wants to dance with you when the DJ's playing. Uncle Charlie loves those Irish Frankie really sounds so good. And you know that I like it. I like to move, I like to groove, I like that old school. You keep your stanky leg, watch me get out the way, cause grown folks dancing, 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 grown folks dancing. Two-step, just clap your hands. Two-step, if you can't dance. Two-step, just take a chance. Two-step, 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 just drop it low.
Hey,
two-step, those kids don't know. Two-step, two-step, two-step. Mm-hmm. Two-step, just clap your hands. Two-step, if you can't dance. Two-step, just take a chance. Two-step,
yeah.
Uncle Charlie loves those Irish Frankie really sounds so good. And you know that I like it. I like to move, I like to groove, I like that old school. Let me show you how it's done. Two-step, just having fun, cause grown folks dancing, 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 oh, grown folks dancing, dancing, grown folks dancing, shaking our body, grown folks dancing, sipping Bacardi, grown folks dancing, it's a grown folks party. Grown folks dancing, 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 grown folks dancing.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, to my cousin Tony, you know I'm gonna send all that to the DJs down there in the SIP. They got to bump that right there, man.
Yeah,
they got
man.
to bump that in the SIP.
Listen, bro, it's a funny story about that song, man. My son really wrote the hook for that.
Really?
When he was 14 years old.
Okay.
All right. So we in the barbershop and, you know, they dancing. I love to dance. So they dancing. We acting crazy in the barbershop. I said, boy, y'all don't know what y'all doing. And I started doing my thing. And my son was like, grown folk dancing, grown folk dancing. I was like, that's a song. That's a song. I told my barber, I said, bro, I'm going to write that song I'm gonna bring it to you next week. I wrote that song, brought it to him next week, bro. Boom. Man, what? I think about a month later, they were playing it on the radio here in VA, like grown folk dance. Yeah, so I don't know how I didn't send that to you, bro. I'm sorry. I got so many songs, man. I'm sorry, man.
That's a great club banger, man. That's definitely two-step. That's universal right there, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, was you playing the bass in that one, or you just doing what you do in the studio?
Yeah, I won't play on the bass on that. But listen, I learned how to, I sat up for hours learning to play that thing. Oh, yeah. That's my joint, man.
Hey, Estee, man. Estee, man. We coming to the end, and we've having a great time, and I want you to stick around after the show. Don't go anywhere so we can chop it up. But give you opportunity to tell people where they can get your music, where they can book you. Just basically get that experience of grown folks music.
Okay, yeah, well, definitely you can find me on Facebook, of course, Estee Pierce at Facebook, also Instagram as well. You can also email me at stpiercemusic@gmail.com. So stpiercemusic@gmail.com for bookings, serious inquiries only. But definitely, I'm there. Also, you can find my music on all platforms. So Apple Music, everywhere. Just type in Estee Pierce, ESTEEPIERCE, and bam, I come right up. So you can get that grown folks music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big bro, you know what time it is, man.
For sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you again for tuning into the Real2reel360. We had a fantastic episode tonight with our brother here, Estee Pierce. And Estee Pierce, as we always say, you don't got a home away from home. You got a home right here on Real2reel360, my brother. So
salute.
It's definitely an honor to have you on here tonight and showcase your music. And you also can hear his music being played on Real2reel360 radio, streaming live on Live 365. And also, we want to give a shout out to PUSO 82.3 FM out in Ohio, where we will be doing the audio version of this clip as we get it. All right, so thank you all. Lisa English Promotions, we want to thank you all, everybody, all the DJs, all the managers, everybody out there that's supporting Real to Real as we support you. All right, so without further ado, let me go on and get this out the way. But like we said, Estee, stick around, don't go nowhere. After the show, we're going to have to chop it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my co-host with the most, Josh Allah, Mr. PhD, I am DJ KY's Allah. We bid you love, peace, and happiness. We out of here.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY's, my brother, take us up out of here, son.
True
Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and nurses, to all the human families on the planet Earth. I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you.
The beast of man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just